The stature.
And the confidence? Absolutely.
And you know, the thing I was noticing upon the ring entrances is the stark difference in the demeanor of Will Ospreay and Okada. Okada, calm, collected. Ospreay, angry.
And the crowd getting into it here early on.
Amazing moment at AEW right now. Seeing the final match of what has been a wonderful tournament.
We're seeing some history made here tonight between these two amazing competitors. If you're going to start a company, you might start with these two guys. You really might.
Tremendous acquisitions by AEW. Kazuchika Okada and Will Ospreay. Hard to believe that, you know, it's just over a year ago before both men joined the AEW roster, and since then have become integral parts of this company. But with their level of talent, JR, that's no surprise.
No, it isn't. They didn't take long to find their spot.
Two great athletes, two top talents, two great finalists. Wonderful. Comes to this, and I do not blame Okada at all for going up top early. Do you?
Okada clobbering Ospreay with that elbow strike.
Go right to the wound.
Man, I love tournaments, and this tournament has been nothing short of spectacular from the get-go, the first match.
Stinging chop delivered.
You're not going to beat anybody with those chops. You're just going to beat them up.
Beat them up. You take the wind out of their lungs.
You can cease their will to survive.
Look to deplete that gas tank further and further and further, but Okada sending Ospreay in. Ospreay looking at the pace. Okada around by Ospreay, takes Okada down and out of the ring.
As I said, I love tournaments.
Absolutely.
And Okada has been nothing short of extraordinary in his past history of competing in tournaments.
You know, when we saw the list of guys who were in this tournament, I think a lot of us said, I know, I said, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be wonderful if Ospreay and Okada met in the final? Well, here it is. What we all talked about.
You got your wish, though.
You're not kidding.
Thinking back to the winter of 2015, Kazuchika Okada and Will Ospreay wrestled for the first time. It was on Independent Show's Rev Pro in the UK. It was after that match that Kazuchika Okada spoke to the New Japan Pro Wrestling manager. He said there's something special about this Will Ospreay kid. And then the following spring, Ospreay invited to compete in New Japan Pro Wrestling, became a full-time member of their roster, as well as a full-time member of the Chaos Group, which at that time was led by Kazuchika Okada.
Man, that athleticism. Taking on his feet is Will Ospreay.
And Ospreay steals himself as springboard. Okada ducks underneath. It's a DDT!
On the outside, nonetheless.
Yeah, moves that Will Ospreay has been using that have been effective may not be as effective against a guy like Okada.
Kazuchika Okada, 4 G1 Climax tournament wins, 2012, 2014, and then back-to-back wins in 2021, 2022. Okada, only the fourth man to win back-to-back tournaments, and that back-to-back win came over Will Ospreay in the 2022 finals.
Good history lesson there, Scott. Oh, my God.
Okada, the DDTs on the floor.
Okada has no wasted motion, fellas. He's taking his time. He's not going to make himself make mistakes.
Yeah, the economy of movement of Kazuchika Okada is, I mean, one of his hallmarks, one of his trademarks. And Will Ospreay, now being drummed down onto his head once again.
As Will Ospreay struggles to get up, Okada in the corner just as calm and collected. Look at it.
He has a resting heartbeat right now. all the doctors are like.
That's right.
And Ospreay brings himself back into the ring underneath the bottom rope. Okada again, the DDT.
And that's 3 shots to the head.
Now the cover, 2. And Ospreay able to kick out.
I'm not sure Ospreay really knew what the hell he was doing right there, because that was instinctual, in my estimation. 3 DDTs, and you're going to have the wherewithal to kick out. I think it's instinct.
Remember earlier this summer, Will Ospreay engaged in that rivalry with MJF for the then MJF's All-American Championship. And Will Ospreay, he said that he was suffering numbness in his left hand. We saw him flexing that left hand there again, and that was after 3 DDTs. So that numbness very well could be returning or could be worsening for Will Ospreay.
Referee has the discretion to keep a close eye on the eyes of Will Ospreay. Right. They get glassy, they look like they're not being focused.
Or even if a cut opens.
Neckbreaker by Okada.
Guess what? The tape on the forehead has peeled off. Look at Okada showing the gauze.
You see that the blood that of that wound has actually got the wrap around Ospreay's head stuck to his hair. There's that much blood embedded in that.
I'm just saying the referees. I refereed for many years in my early days, and you know, safety of the athlete is paramount.
Yeah, JR, to that point, no one wants to see this tournament end by referee stoppage, but
you got to protect the athletes, Excalibur. You know, I'm with you on this concept.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of pressure to be on Paul Turner, the official, but he will rise to the occasion.
He's a good official, no doubt about that. As good as we got.
Okada now digging his fingers into the forehead, presumably into the wound.
3 chops by Okada, absorbed all of them.
Out of back elbow, Okada to the midsection DDT. No, Ospreay!
He had to counter that move. He did Will Ospreay.
And a shockwave coursing throughout the body of the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Could be a turning point right here, Jim.
Yeah, it caught Okada off guard. He was not ready for that counter suplex.
I mentioned Ospreay's time in the Chaos Group. Led then by Kazuchika Okada.
Body control is amazing. We're seeing it.
Ospreay feeding off the energy of this crowd. He's going to need every bit of it. We heard from him earlier tonight.
Look out, here we go.
The flying elbow strike, but Ospreay.
He's looking at that one big move.
The fatigue, perhaps, an issue as Okada able to kick out. He was the G1 Climax in 2020. Okada and Ospreay facing off in the group stage.
You know, I know in Japan that Ospreay was kind of being mentored by Okada. Taught. He liked his work. He admired his guts. It kind of looks like the roles are reversed here now because it's Okada on the defensive, and the match is being dictated by the great Will Ospreay.
Hidden blade. Incoming. No. Okada flats out Ospreay.
One thing to be watch out for, Excalibur, is that Paul Turner was checking the forehead to see if that cut had opened up. Get a good shot
there. It's hard to tell if it has opened up or not, but it was a 2022 Climax. JR, to your point about the mentorship that Okada provided to Ospreay, that's where Ospreay decided to break away from that mentorship, to step out onto his own. That's where he founded the United Empire, a startling betrayal that Okada did not see coming in that 2022 Climax. Oh, no!
Ospreay was caught up there, and that could have hurt.
Yeah, very easily could tear a tendon, a ligament in the knee, and Okada, that smile on his face tells you everything you need to know.
He's very happy with his efforts and the results, more importantly.
In the ring. Okay, please, in the ring.
You take away the need, the power of Will Ospreay. Not only do you take away that aerial assault, JR, but you also take away his striking as well.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Good point.
There you go. Right to the knee.
Knee breaker. Targeting that right leg that was hung up in the ropes, Okada.
This match is being competed at a scary, deliberate pace, which prevents a lot of crazy mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, it's why we talked in the early goings of the tournament is Okada maybe taking a tombstone on the outside. Ospreay has no intention of finding out as he escapes. Oh, Okada.
Oh, almighty, what a shot.
He's reached around there. He's going to go for an outside.
But on the outside, Ospreay on the floor.
He called for it. I couldn't believe it. Got his balance on the top of that safety rail.
And Okada may have lost some teeth on that one.
Well,
Okada.
let's take a look again. Look at the balance here. Ooh.
I hate to say it, but Okada seemed to be getting a little cocky there, especially an athlete the caliber of Will Ospreay in the opposition.
Both men in the deep water right now, which doesn't do either of them any good.
And as remember, it is the second match of the night for both men. A tall order to come back, to limber up, to prepare to face world-class opposition for both men.
7 is the count on the outside for Okada.
Now Okada stirring.
You better run here.
Late in the count as Okada breaks it off right in the attack.
Ospreay, pinpoint accuracy and deadly to boot.
Okada in the ring. Covering. The cover is made. 2.
He hooked the near leg because that's all he could get. Speaking of Ospreay, right? If he'd been able to hook the far leg, he might have got him something.
Kazuchika Okada able to kick out, able to withstand.
Will Ospreay hitting himself in the face. He's done this a couple of times in this one.
Okada able to withstand the assault, but Ospreay with the advantage.
Ospreay's got a wild look on his face here.
Well, you know, he lost so damn much blood, you don't know how guys going to respond to that.
And Ospreay maybe taking Stormbreaker there. With those kicks to the face. And the knife edge chop. You can see buckling the knees of Okada. Wait, Okada biding his time. The neck breaker.
What a counter. What a beautiful counter that was.
As only Okada can do it. What execution.
So Will Ospreay with an injured neck. Presumably an injured right leg. And Okada, he's got his pick. Drops the elbow.
Ospreay was trying to get up that time.
Too late though. You're right though. I admire Okada for taking a chance like that, Excalibur. Going to the top, coming off the top. His match could have ended right there.
Yeah, very well could have, but just shows what a sense Okada has for his opponent, the level of fatigue. As now, lining up Ospreay for the Rainmaker.
That's what brought Okada to the finals here. The Rainmaker.
Big John Woo drop kick sending Ospreay to the corner.
Let's not forget the second match for both men, and both men are digging deep here.
Oh, look at that. Knees up, knees up.
The knees up, indeed. The drop kick on target.
What an effort by both men.
Momentum has changed before our very eyes.
Rainmaker coming, no!
Rainmaker, no. Reversal of the power bomb. Oh, my God. One low captured. Yes, the second. The style flash.
Shoulders are down.
2. No. So close.
Oh,
Well, a feat of survival, to say the least.
God, these men. This is incredible. And I'm saying this because it's their second freaking match of the night.
But Tony, we talked about it in the early stages of the tournament. There is no one that can pace themselves better in a round-robin tournament setting than Kazuchika Okada. Now, Ospreay drives him down.
Tilt the world slam, and Ospreay has lost so much blood.
Captured.
It's gotta be it.
On the money. What a shot.
2. Ospreay.
Got to kicked out. Ospreay kicked out.
That shot on the face.
Okada can't believe it.
Yeah, Okada says he kicked out of the Rainmaker after losing so much blood earlier tonight. What a gutsy performance.
So if you're Okada, you're saying to yourself, perhaps, what the hell do I got to do to beat this guy?
Exactly.
Well, Rainmaker didn't get it done.
Fans are chanting fight forever. I don't know, man. They might.
Yeah, there must be a winner in this match. The finals of the 2024 Continental Classic. The AEW Continental Championship on the line.
I am loving this match. The back and forth, the strategy, the mind games, the physicality. It's just amazing.
Okada was probing for the Rainmaker once again. The back elbows from Ospreay.
Ospreay's got blood all over it. Face, body, all over his
It looks like he's been in a car wreck, Tony.
That's right. And look at him. He has a bloody hand.
There wasn't a car wreck. That was Kyle Fletcher. That was the damage, the vitriol, which Fletcher approached the opening contest of our evening tonight.
Well, I didn't mean a literal car wreck. Fans trying to cheer Ospreay on, motivate him.
He can barely stand. He won't go down, but he can barely stand. Look at this. Oh,
JR, there he goes. Back to the discussion of pacing. We see Okada. He appears to be peaking here tonight in this match in the tournament finals. Will Ospreay peaked during the semifinals.
It's like March Madness. The team that gets hottest in the early part of March usually wins the championship. And that's where we are right here. You got a guy that's just facing himself. He's in complete control. I made a flippant remark earlier about his resting heartbeat, but I kind of meant it. I guarantee you, about his heart is beating differently than Ospreay's right now.
we got more blood. We got more blood, JR.
I think that headbutt may have reopened the wound on Ospreay's head. But you can see Okada, the redness on his chest rising. Not only from the clash with Ricochet, but from the chops that Ospreay delivered. The high-angle German suplex as the blood now running down the face of Will Ospreay.
The head and shoulders took it all.
He's going for the Rainmaker here, I believe, again.
Okada with the wrist captured. Rainmaker attack. Lightning straight counter. No!
My God, that was a dynamic counter that was 1 second away from winning the match for Will Ospreay.
How in the hell did he do that? Out of the Rainmaker.
As Will Ospreay perhaps poised to unleash the hidden blade. Okada strikes the drop kick.
Ospreay comes right back.
Ospreay's got a newfound energy. Drop kick. Just took that energy away from him.
Rainmaker no duck underneath. Rainmaker. Oh my God. And now
To the envy near.
Stormbreaker.
Two count.
Okada can't down.
Two count. I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Excalibur cannot. The fans are standing.
We're loving this. If you love pro wrestling, you're not loving this. Something's wrong with you. This is AEW. This is pay-per-view. And it's the two of the best in the world.
Is Ospreay going for the tiger? No. Okada to his feet. The lariat, but Okada maintaining control of the wrist of Ospreay. What a heads-up move by Okada.
That's a veteran savvy.
Wow. 283 days as Continental Champion for Okada, the longest reigning champion. And what a moment we are watching.
Oh, stop the temple.
Okada down to his knees, Ospreay.
He's got the blade. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Okada. Rainmaker.